and she's been ignoring my calls ever since. There's a lot of things that don't make sense. Not that they don't make sense, it's just things are not adding up. The math isn't mathing, as they like to say over there. So my first question is for Melissa. You said that you haven't talked to Danny until this week. That's what you said in your live this morning. Anybody that was in there, did you guys... The puzzle pieces aren't fitting. You said that you've never spoken to Danny before, that you didn't talk to her until this week. This week was the first time you talked to her. But on Reddit, you said you've been friends with her for months. On Reddit, you said that. Right? And now people on Reddit are saying that you've been in her lives gifting her for a few months. So which is it? Okay, because... Yeah, she said that on Thursday was the first time she talked to Danny. That's what she just said in her live. But on Reddit, she said she's been friends with Danny for months. So this is where the guilt comes from. This is why the fingers are pointing to you, Melissa, because the story is not adding up. So I went into Melissa's live, right? Because I'm trying to understand. I know I didn't do anything to Melissa. I know I didn't. All right. She said that she's upset because it appeared that I was closer to the other mods. I can't with that behavior. I can't. My friends in life outside of TikTok don't act like that. Don't put expectations like that on me. What do you mean, but am I? What does that have to do with anything? Whether I am or whether I'm not. I've got like 10 mods. What does it matter who I'm close to and who I'm not? Why does it matter who I'm close to? I'm close to Carrie. Are my mods bothering me about that? No. You know, like, you make connections with certain people and not so strong connections with other people. However, I went into Melissa's live this morning and I was in the comments asking questions, trying to understand, right? What did I do? So now, from what I'm gathering is, I didn't send money. Let's talk a little bit about where my money is right now, shall we? Okay? Or at the time when Kate's diagnosis had come out. Why did I not send money? Danny had 2,000 of my money. And another creator on here had 700 Canadian. This is all Canadian. Okay? I'm not going to name that creator because nobody needs to know who that was, but that creator needed money. I sent money and it's been paid back. I wasn't in a position... I have a family too. I wasn't in a position to... And I wasn't aware that, like... I need to send money to prove my loyalty to anybody. I don't understand that part. Help me understand why I needed to send money and why money would have validated you in any way. I don't understand. I checked on you because I went and I read our private chat, Melissa. I checked on you and Kate numerous times. Okay? Ashley reached out to me. Ashley said, "Can you make a video?" She said she was putting together a compilation of videos for just before Kate's surgery, and I did that. So I'm not understanding what I didn't do in our friendship. What did I not do enough of in our friendship that would lead you to this point? All right. So I didn't send enough money. I didn't send a card. But I did check on you. I reached out to you. We continued our conversations. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding what I did to you. I get you were upset about what I said about Big Sexy this week. I get that you were upset about that. So were a lot of my friends, my mods. They didn't turn around and flip. But this is when I was told I was gaslighting in that live. Gaslighting and deflecting. Okay? So Melissa said that it was the Big Sexy comment that made her flip. Listen, call it karma, call it whatever you want. My wife is right beside me. I'm laying in my bed. Oh, guys, you blocked them. It's not karma. This isn't karma, like... Yeah. This isn't real karma. You know what karma is? This isn't it. Because this isn't karma. There's real life shit out there that is karma. All right? This isn't it. This is TikTok. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Okay, lay down. Thank you. Oh, okay. Lots of kisses this morning. I love you. So I went in that live. Let me focus. Let me get my train of thought back. So she said that she was really upset about the Big Sexy stuff because it happened on the anniversary of her friend's death from cancer. Okay, I get it. So I triggered her. I understand. For those of you guys that don't know, my wife had cancer. She doesn't use it use it as a weapon. She doesn't use it as a tool.
Wait, I was also a single mother at the time.
Oh, right. And she was also a single mother to two children under the age of 10 when she had cancer.
Let me use that one.
And she didn't play victim. And to this day, she's not playing victim and not using it to like as a weapon. All right? So I went in there to understand, okay, Melissa, so we were friends up until last week, and then suddenly I said something that really upset you, so you flipped. So then I went in, hi Didi, and I'm like trying to understand why it's okay because I've got her saying some really vile things to me in a private chat about Kimmy. Why is that okay? Like, why is that okay? Hi, Christine. But I'm not saying that what I did was okay. I've come on here and I've said that it wasn't. It wasn't okay. Let me help you guys understand. My delivery, the words that I used were not okay. Hi, Carrie. Does it change how I feel about that particular situation? No. I still stand by how I feel about that situation and the using people and bashing them behind their backs and stuff. I still stand by that, right? Exactly. A lot of people in here didn't agree with how I came out with it that night, but you're still here. So... But help me understand why you said something so vile about Kimmy, which, by the way, my wife wants me to post it. I don't want to get into posting private conversations between somebody that I used to be friends with, yeah, sure, I'll post private conversations about people that were never my friends, like other people, like I've done. But I don't want to get into posting private conversations between me and former friends or mods or whatever. All right. But what she said about Kimmy, this is the part that I'm not understanding. Melissa, help me understand. That live that you guys held last night with Kimmy in Danielle's box. So people are upset that somebody reached out to me. Excuse me. Because they believed that there was some deceit and fraudulent behavior on the recipient of some fundraiser that I was doing, me and Riker Nation, that we were doing. So there was questions regarding fraudulence. Okay, I get it. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because somebody else reached out to me. Somebody who, I don't know why people think that fraud is okay. I don't know. It's right now it's Riker Nation versus the felons as far as I'm concerned. Somebody said that yesterday and I loved it. It's Riker Nation versus the felons. Right? Whoever came up with that was fucking brilliant. Fraud is never okay. Never. I get going to the depths to help your sick child, but illegal activity is never, ever okay, especially not on my name. Not on my name. Not on my name. Not happening. Because I have a family to protect too. So if that makes me look like whatever you think it makes me look like, then that's what it is. All right? At the end of the day, that people that can think logically, they understand that there were several accusations. And this week, I guess still, or Sunday, this week, I went backwards. I admit that. I went backwards, and it caused me a huge setback. Not on this app, because I don't give a fuck about all those people over there. I don't care. And listen, for the record, when I say I don't care about Reddit, I mean when I say I don't care about Reddit, what I mean is it doesn't bother me. Like, yeah, I'll go over there. Yeah, I'll comment. But when I say I don't care about Reddit, what I mean is it doesn't bother me. The negative comments don't bother me. Plus, there's a lot more positive than there are negative over there. Okay, yeah, but I own Reddit, apparently. No, so what happened this week was a huge setback for me in my personal life. It doesn't hurt me, you're right, it doesn't hurt me. The opinions of strangers don't hurt me. I've never gone over there and cried to a mod and say, hey, can you take this down? Never. Because it doesn't bother me. Talk all you want. At the end of the day, they can hold all these lives. They can bring up all this old stuff. You're not going to affect me or my platform. You're not going to affect my voice on here. Screw each other over. If Big Sexy wants to bash those people and then turn around and use them for, this fundraiser, it's not my business. I should have minded my own fucking business. Yeah, okay, I had the receipts and all that, but really, I should have held on to them. If they want to have those types of friendships, that's on them. It's got nothing to do with me. I've got my real connections, and it was none of my business. It's not about, listen, again, there's a lot of people that are still not understanding what It wasn't worth it for me. No, you're right, Brenda. There's still a lot of people. I can see somebody in here not understanding what I said that night. I never said that Kelly didn't deserve it. I never said that ever. What I said was, it's not okay for Kelly to come on here if she's so sick and bash me. That's what I said. That's not it. Like, what if it was your mom? Can you listen to what I'm saying? Can you listen? And stop coming in here in an accusatory tone and just listen to what I'm saying. I never said she didn't deserve it. They completely spun it. I've never said, they do refuse to hear it. Never said that she shouldn't be raising money for her mother. I never said that. What I said was she should be grateful that her daughter has a platform to be able to help her, and that she shouldn't be coming on here bashing people. And I also said that it's not okay for Big Sexy to bash people behind their backs, but then use them to help raise money for her mother. That's what I said. They can spin it all they want. I don't give a fuck. Spin, spin, spin. Spin. I never said she didn't deserve the money. Ever. Ever. So I took a step back. It was a setback this week. I got overly involved in shit that had nothing to do with me. Right? Did I bash Big Sexy in the past? Yeah, I did. 100%. Big Sexy and I've both had problems with each other. Yeah. I've bashed her using her name, and she's bashed me without using my name. There's no difference. So, yeah, we both went at each other in two completely different ways. That's the thing, right? Melissa, too. I went about it, publicly with the Big Sexy stuff, and you went about it privately in a chat about Kimmy. There's no difference. One isn't better than the other. It doesn't work that way. Hi, Serendipity. So, anyway, I went, here's the thing. All right. I mean, there are many things. I know Lips. I know Lips very well. Because Lips and I have been talking since December, right? I know Lips, and I know her intentions and motivations on this app. Pay attention, people. Pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Okay? And I've said it before, but I'm going to get into great detail right now. Great detail. We all know where Lips came from. Yeah, press record, exactly. We all know where Lips came from, right? And then we all know how she flipped on that side. We know how she did it. We know the information that she was able to extract from that side, right? We all remember that? All right. She hasn't stopped. I'm about to say something that's probably going to shock some people. Okay, maybe I won't. I got to think about this for a second. But what I do know is that anytime Lips has ever contacted me in the last 6 aspiring to do something against somebody. Sometimes she would come and ask for my approval. Sometimes she would want to go live and talk about something, and she would come and ask, hey, what do you think about this? Or should I do this? And I don't know why she would come to me and ask for approval. I don't know. And that's what, people say I have this God complex. Well, yeah. When you do shit like that, when you got to come to me first and think that you got to ask me for some sort of approval or permission or whatever, Yeah, you're gonna give me a God complex. But what I can tell you is that she hasn't finished. She hasn't. This sounds like a mobster movie. Sure does. It really does, Jay. She hasn't stopped conspiring, and the stuff that she is still doing to the other side. I need to talk to a couple of people to see if I can say this or not. Before I say it. But here's what I know about Lips. Lips does not stop. This is her purpose on Riker, should I leave my husband? Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Because this is her sole purpose on this app. Is to dig and dig and dig. Okay? And there's no stopping. And it's not about, people that crossed her. And Matt, let's just hear it. I can't because there's other people involved. It's not about people that crossed her. It's about, okay, like, she did not feel like I wasn't allowing her in, so she felt slighted by that, so she went to Carrie and attached herself to Carrie. I know the truth needs out. And you know what? This piece of information would help my nemesis on this app, for lack of a better word. The person that hates me the most on this app. I know, I saw that, Jay. Let's hear it. Yeah. Absolutely. You can ask me a question. But what I found out, I think it was yesterday or the day before, about Lips contacting... Lips is not done with me. Because I have heard Lips say so many times, okay, let me keep digging. Okay, let me keep digging. Let me see what I can find about other people. That's how I know that she's saying it about me right now. Okay, let me keep digging. Let me see what I can find.
Keep digging.
Keep digging.
Keep digging.
I know the depths that Lips will go to. Okay? That's true. Some of us don't have a dirty past, so I'm not worried about her finding anything there in my past. Let me think for a second. When I was 14, when I was in grade 8, I got caught stealing a pair of boxer shorts from a Zellers, which is like Walmart. I was 14. I got caught stealing. I smoked weed. A lot of weed. In high school. At that time, it wasn't legal in Canada. Lips. So, there's that. I got caught twice going over the speed limit in a 50 zone. Twice. I think I have, from 20 years ago when I first got my license, I have 2 red light tickets. What else, babe?
Margot has a question.
Who has a question? Margot. Yeah. But I know Lips. She won't stop. Let me keep digging. I'm going to keep digging. This is what I've heard for the last 6 months. I'm going to keep digging. I know all the places she's called to try and hurt other people on this app. And I just learned that she tried to call, or did call, admit that you jaywalked, my employer. Carrie bash me? Did Dee Dee bash me? when they were in a chat with Lips and Danny? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Because Danny was trying to tell Carrie and Dee Dee about things that were said in the chat that weren't. Okay? When Carrie got out of that chat, Carrie called me right away, crying. Riker, did you say this about me? And then she told me, and I said, that I said, that I said, that I didn't say, and that I didn't say. So yeah, were they pissed when they were in that chat with Lips and Danny? Yeah. Were Lips and Danny trying to pressure Ashley to drop my mod chat? Yeah, they were. Did Danny say, give me the mod chat and I'll get people to make 10 fake accounts on Reddit and I'll post it on Reddit? Yeah. So they were all egging each other on.
Jima, are you chilling? Like,
It hasn't. Pieces of the mod chat have been spilled, and Melissa admitted to spilling pieces of it, not the mod chat in its entirety.